Welcome back. Consumer New Zealand is warning New Zealand banks are lagging far behind banks in other countries when it comes to protecting consumers from scams. Perry Wilton has been speaking to an 81-year-old grandfather who's recently had $40,000 stolen from him.
A lifetime of savings for the grandkids, gone in a flash.
I never thought it'd ever happen to me.
This scam victim is in his 80s. He wishes to remain anonymous, feeling ashamed.
Yeah, well, I was pretty upset. I didn't know which way to turn. I had that money saved up for my granddaughter and my son and his wife.
It all started with a phone call from someone claiming to be a police officer.
I was told then that they were working on a sting in there, so I said, yeah, okay, I can do that. If it's going to help the situation.
Our victim even made a trip into the bank to talk to a teller about transferring money to an offshore account they'd never used before. It's at this point critics say the bank should have picked up the scam. So how much money did you lose in this?
$40,000.
The victim doesn't want the name of the bank revealed, but it's one of New Zealand's largest providers. In a statement to Newshub, they said, "Our branch staff showed him material designed to help spot scams, asked on 3 occasions if he was sure he wasn't being scammed. The customer assured us the payment was legitimate." But victim advocates say banks should be doing more to protect their customers.
Don't rely on the one fact that just because the customer says it makes it right. We know that the scammers are grooming them. We know that they're walking them through the process.
She wants banks to slow the payments down. Consumer NZ says banks around the world are already doing this.
Yes, New Zealand's banking system is behind.
Last month, New Zealand banks said they'd do better. Among their promises was to work to create an industry-wide checking service. But time is ticking.
Given the pace the New Zealand banking system moves at, it could be some years before we see this introduced.
All the while, the number of victims is growing.
Nationally, there'll be hundreds of cases a day being reported to police, and we know that not all fraud is reported, so the scale of it is truly massive.
All this is all too late for this 81-year-old grandfather. Perry Wilton, Newshub.